My wife and her family treated me like an ATM. Her words still echoed in my skull, sharp, mocking, dismissive. Only 35 people, my sisters, their kids, my friends. You'll handle it, right? She didn't ask, she declared, like I was her staff, her wallet, her janitor. It was December 24th. The tree twinkled behind her like it mocked me too. Plastic joy hung over empty truth. I nodded, smiled, the obedient husband she thought I was. But inside, something shifted. That smirk, God, I can still see it. The way her lip curled, eyes daring me to object, like she already knew I wouldn't. She thought I was predictable, broken down, trained. That night, while she was busy decorating for her circus of leeches, I booked a flight. Florida, warm air, silence, distance. I didn't tell her. I didn't tell anyone. At 2 a.m., suitcase in hand, I walked out. The house smelled of cinnamon candles and control. By the time the first guests would arrive, the kitchen would be empty, the fridge bare, the host gone. And my wife? She would finally choke on the silence she forced into me for years. This wasn't about Christmas. It never was. It was about years of being bled dry. 1,000 cuts hidden behind smiles and thank yous. Every vacation I paid. Every family crisis I paid. Every new scheme her sisters dreamed up, I paid. Her parents treated me like a provider, not a person. A bank with legs, a vault with no key. At first I told myself it was marriage, compromise, duty. That lie kept me warm through the first winters, but cracks widened. I noticed her phone, glowing late at night, messages half hidden, whispered laughter in the bathroom. Her dismissive waves whenever I asked, "Don't be paranoid, why do you care? You're overthinking." But my gut knew. Betrayal was a scent, and it reeked from her. Her family wasn't just draining me, she was too. Not just financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually. She hollowed me out until I was only function, pay, nod, obey. Christmas was the breaking point, her final demand. Her smirk told me everything. I wasn't her husband. I was her servant. I didn't rage. I didn't confront. I observed. Her phone, always face down, always locked. Her shopping trips, 3 hours long, nothing in her hands when she returned. Her voice, lighter when she spoke on certain calls, warm, alive in ways it never was with me. I copied her phone records, quietly, a single printed page hidden in my drawer. Unknown numbers, repeating patterns, late-night calls stretching for hours. I tested one, called it from a burner. A man answered, calm, confident, familiar. He knew her. I didn't hang up right away. I listened to the silence, the weight of his breathing. Then I ended it. I ordered a DNA test kit too. Paranoia? Maybe, but paranoia had been right before. When the results came, my hands didn't shake. I'd rehearsed the moment in my mind 100 times. The child, our child, wasn't mine. The night before Christmas, she hummed around the kitchen, baking, smiling, pretending. I set the envelope on the counter. She glanced at it, confused, wiping flour from her hands. "What's this?" "Open it," I said. My voice was flat, no tremor, no heat. She tore it open, eyes scanning, lips moving silently as she read. Her face drained, color fled. The hum in her throat died. She looked up at me, desperate. This isn't. But I was already turning away. The silence between us was deafening. The walls held their breath. She reached for me, but her hands froze midair. For the first time, she realized I wasn't hers to command anymore. At dawn, I left for the airport. I didn't take much, just a suitcase. Not money, not guilt, not her. When her 35 guests arrived, they found no food, no drinks, no smiling husband cleaning behind them. Only her, and the empty kitchen, and the truth she could never swallow. Her calls came through while I waited to board, dozens of them, each ignored. The final message, her voice breaking, "How could you do this to me? To us?" To us, as if there had ever been an us. I smiled for the first time in years. Not joy, clarity. Florida air wrapped around me like a new skin, warm, free. I didn't check her messages anymore. I didn't wonder about her family's whispers or the man on the other end of her phone. They could feast on each other now. I was done being their meal. The world didn't explode. The sun rose, planes landed, people laughed. But inside me, something died, and something else was born. Not love, not hate, just detachment. She thought she could use me forever. She thought I'd stay predictable, pliable. She never saw it coming. The final act of love I gave her was leaving her to starve on the feast she planned. And I didn't look back. Sometimes the coldest revenge is not destruction, it's absence.